What's up, guys? Still me, still great, hopefully still. But I'm back again for a couple of videos to somewhat catch up with things that you guys need to catch up with. Similar with me, have to catch up with these videos. But yeah, so for this one, the first one, we're gonna talk about um, sector area, arc length, and perimeter. So we're gonna combine all of this in one video because technically they're all connected. So let's just jump right into it. Basically, let's have this image right here of a circle. We can say that that part of the circle, APB, or however you read it, it's a sector. So if you imagine a pizza, right? A pizza. The entire slice of pizza is what we call as a sector. But in line with it, we can have three different concepts, being arc length, sector area, and perimeter. So with this, I hope by now you understand that this part and this part are congruent because they are the radius of a circle. So we can say that this is also 15 centimeters. The 75 degrees there is for the central angle, and as discussed before, the central angle is congruent to its intercepted arc, which is AB. So to get the arc length of this example, all we have to do is to use the formula angle measure divided by 360 degrees times the circumference of a circle. So let's start first with our arc length. For arc length, again, the angle measure here is 75 degrees divided by 360 degrees times the circumference of the circle. So the circumference of the circle is 2 pi r. Now, what I will do here in this discussion is I'm going to put the answers in terms of pi. So I'll explain that further in the final answer. First off, let's substitute also the values here. So 75 degrees divided by 360 degrees times 2. The radius is 15, and then pi. So the meaning of in terms of pi is we do not substitute the value 3.14 to pi. We make pi as if it is a variable. So we continuing with this one, we're going to divide 75 by 360, and that will be 1. So the answers here could either be in decimal or fractions. Either way, they will be both correct. So 75 by 360 is what? Where's the answer here? Wait, I'm lagging. I don't like. Wait. I prefer fractions. Wait. 2. Grabe, naglag na utak. Okay, 75 over 360 is 5 over 24. Then 2 times 15 will be 30 pi. So if you simplify this, you can have what? 30 times 5, you can have 115 over 24 pi. And if we simplify this, 150 divided by 24, we're going to have 25 over 4 pi, which you can simplify also as 6.25 pi. So that's the arc length. By arc length, it's the length from A to B. From A to B. The length of that is 6.25 pi. Now, if you do the sector area right here, we're now going to use the formula stated in there. So we're going to have the angle measure. So it's the same, 75 degrees divided by 360 degrees. And now it's the area of the circle. So it's going to be pi r squared. So times pi r squared. So we're going to have this one, 75 degrees over 360 degrees times our pi, and then our radius is 15 raised to 2. So this will be 5 over 24 times 225 pi. Then we'll multiply 225 to the fraction. So we're gonna have 225 times 5. It's 1125 over 24 pi. And can we simplify this? This is 375 over 8 pi, or in decimals, we could say this is 46.875 pi. So here, this is the sector area. So as you can notice, the difference between arc length and sector area. In arc length, we use the formula for the circumference of a circle, while for sector area, from the name itself, area, we use the formula for the area of a circle. So basically, the sector, right, is this entire slice, for example. So the area is the yellow one that I shaded right there. That's why the formula is different. Now for the perimeter, it's as simple as adding the radius, the radii, and our arc length. So for those who are wondering how this happened, this is the radius, and then the arc length. So that's a perimeter. So just like a triangle, but difference is that the arc length is a curved. Okay, so as simple as that. So let's try this one. Perimeter is equal to the radius is 15 plus 15 plus 6.25 pi. So as you can notice, the arc length and the sector area, I put the answers in terms of pi, meaning I did not, or basically it's much better to not substitute the value for pi. While for the next one, it's important that we substitute the value for pi because, again, because we're supposed to add all of these. So if you're using your calculators here, I think it's easy if you just simply include the pi as part of your solution. You can convert it to 3.14 if you want to, or you can simply type in the pi, and some calculators will be able to show the answers there immediately. We have 30 plus 6.25 pi, and the answer that will give us is here. What I received is 49.634 or something. Yeah, so the perimeter I got is 49.634 ... So as much as possible, you put your answer as 2 decimal places, so we can have this one. Now if you're looking at these answers that I've shown here, there's actually something missing that I want you guys to remember. I know I forgot about it, but it's a good way also to somewhat help you guys remember the importance of putting the unit of measurement. Indeed, it's 6.25 pi, but still we're supposed to put centimeters here. Why? Because that's the unit of measurement. As for the one below, for the sector area, this should be 46 point, let's say 86 pi centimeters squared, because it's area. While this one for perimeter, it's just centimeter. If it's area, guys, it should be squared because it's square units. That's for area. So that's what you need to remember. So it took a while for the first example to go with the next one. So now this time around, instead of showing the entire circle, I'm just showing you a part of it so that we will not take a long time with this one. So just like earlier, this one is also 4 centimeters. So let's try to find the arc length first. So I'll have a faster solution here. So arc length, angle measure is 60 degrees divided by 360 degrees. Circumference of a circle, 2 pi r. So 2 times 4 times pi. 60 over 360 is 1 over 6 times 8 pi. Or you'll have 8 over 6 pi. Or as much as possible, we simplify. This could be 4 over 3 pi. And it's in centimeters. Are we correct here? Yeah. 60 divided by 360 is 1 over 6 times 8. It's 4 over 3. Okay. Next, let's go with sector area. Same formula, 60 divided by 360. But now we have pi r squared, so pi, and the radius is 4 raised to 2. This one will be 1 over 6. 4 squared is 16 pi. Then you'll have 16 over 6 pi. Simplifying this, you'll have 8 over 3 pi centimeters, square centimeters. As for the perimeter, we will have 4 centimeters plus 4 centimeters plus 4 over 3 pi. To simplify this, we're going to have 8 plus 4 over 3 pi. The answer will be 12.19 centimeters. This one is an estimate, by the way. I already rounded it up. This is the answer. That's it. I think 2 examples will be enough because the formula is simple. The thing that I can suggest is or recommend is that do not forget to put the units of measurement when dealing with these kinds of examples. We use centimeters because centimeters is the one given. As much as possible, if your teachers tell you to put it in terms of pi, the word is in terms of pi. You do not substitute the 3.14. You end your answer here. But if your teacher or professor asks you to substitute, then go ahead. Just simply put 3.14 or use your calculator wherein you type the pi symbol. That will give you the answer. That will be it for sector area, arc length, and perimeter. And that ends the video about sector area, arc length, and perimeter of a certain sector. I know I'm stuttering. Please forgive me, guys. I'm still sick, but all forgot. In this case, just want to say, in case you don't see me, good morning, good afternoon. Peace out, guys.